Hello everybody, I hope this message finds you well. We're going to go ahead and do an elemental reading for all of the water signs. So that would be Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. So we're going to do the current energies. And right now we're going to pull an oracle. And let's see what, everything is sticking today. I just can't seem to get a break. If it sticks again, we're going to go ahead and pull the one that I see first. It's not the same as tarot where you do it. For those who don't know me, if it's tarot, I tend to read everything that drops. But my oracle cards are sticking together. So I don't want to impart messages that aren't meant to be imparted. All right, so what we have is that you are invited to suit up, show up, and open up. So it looks like some of you may be in the future, in the near future, accepting an invitation, and it could be just when it says suit up, show up, and open up. I'm getting the energy more for allowing yourself to make connections, allowing yourself to go out, allowing yourself to explore and get yourself out there, have fun, and open up and be yourself. All right. So I'm picking up the energy of someone who has been introverted for a long time or in a respite for a while. That type of energy, maybe even hermit energy, where they've went inward, and they haven't quite left that energy as yet because they have found comfort in the solitude. So now it's a time to release that energy and suit up and go out and accept invitations, or just show up somewhere and open up and have a little bit of fun and invite excitement into your life. We're gonna pull one more, and we have question your beliefs, flip it upside down. So some of you, this is going to be in conjunction with, what this year has been doing has been challenging. For a lot of you, there have been endings. There have been multiple endings. There have been things going on around that's really got you looking at your own identity and what it is that you believe in. Some of you may be in a personal revolution of discovery, of finding out exactly at once upon a time you felt this way, only to find out that now the story is no longer in alignment with you and what you are pursuing. So I'm just getting, you may need to flip some things upside down and get out there and challenge, your own beliefs, because, okay, okay, so they're showing me a visual, and it doesn't necessarily mean that, some of you may or may not have said this, about being a cat lady or a cat male and just being comfortable in that respect. Well, you may need to challenge that and invite a dog or a dog lover into your home. You just gotta test out what's going on and where you actually find yourself. You may not end up being that solitary cat lady. You may be going out and still, helping rescues and having cats at home, but you're being more interactive and challenging yourself to open doors that you may have limited your beliefs, limited yourself by your beliefs. And now they're saying to flip those beliefs upside down and get out there and challenge yourself and find out what it is where it is that you are resonating with and moving forward. So you're invited to show up You're invited to try things out. You're invited to open up to possibilities. And right now, until the end of this year, things will be shaken. They're showing me shaken, not stirred, whatever that means. They're showing me like, you know, the glass, whatever, I don't know, the tumbler, shaking it. So they're showing me that. So it's just the way that you do things, your preferences, things of that nature. So what they're showing me is that everything is going to be challenged by the end of this year. You may find yourself in a whole different arena, opening up to new ideals, new possibilities, but your old belief system is definitely limited those possibilities, and that is predominantly the energy that I'm getting there. So let's go ahead and get some tarot messages and see what Spirit has to say. So right off the bat, we've got Three of Cups, which speaks of community connections, celebration. All right, and we have the Eight of Wands, which speaks to balance. It also speaks to a fast-moving energy. It could be messages. Wouldn't surprise me if something is from the past resurfaces, only because we've got that retrograde energy going on right now. Communications could be stalled. However, I'm getting the energy of balance. And restoring balance is the energy that I'm getting. Restoring balance and messages. The messages that I'm feeling the energy swing towards is messages that are coming back around. Are they spiritual? Or are they, you know, from the past? Family, friends? I don't know, but I'm getting that they're coming back around. Something that visited you before or has been in your wheelhouse before is coming back around and may, woo, right? May have to revisit. All right, so we've got the Eight of Swords, which is telling me that there's this limiting beliefs, that structure that kept you trapped in your own mind. The Queen of Wands says it's time to drop it. The Queen of Wands speaks to bold, charismatic energy. She's a go-getter. She's very impulsive. She takes chances, but you know what? She shows up. She gets things done. King of Coins speaks to stability, financial security, loyalty. You've got the Five of Wands, which is it's struggle, it's competition, it's gossip. It's adversity. All right, so what this is saying is that you feel challenged in this area. You feel challenged. For some of you, what I'm getting is that you feel like you should be further in having this stability, your palace. Yeah. You feel like you should be further is the energy that I'm getting. Once again, we're getting that 3, that communication, that connection, the community, it's learning, it's an apprentice state, but it's getting out there and looking at that canvas and what the possibilities are to fill it. I'm really getting really heavily that a lot of your belief system is limited. You're not challenging yourself. You're not getting out there and exploring. Once again, they're showing me, you know, some people would be satisfied just being that cat lady and not getting out of there. You're missing opportunities. You will find yourself unfulfilled. You're looking for that King of Pentacles energy, which is stability, financial stability, your home, your freedom, your loyalty. You know, got it all together, but you need to embody that Queen of Wands energy, which is bold, charismatic, taking chances, taking risks, getting out there, getting things done, new perspectives, challenging the old status quo. Once again, you know, we're in a year of 9. It's endings, but along with that is new beginnings. It's also, we're in a time of identity, finding out who we really are, because we're not who we were a year ago. A lot of us will find out in this time period, water signs, you will find out that you no longer had the energy or the enthusiasm or the support for certain belief systems that you had once before. You're going to find yourself shifting out of that arena. All right, let's go ahead and get one more energy card for you, water signs. See what Spirit wants to say. Really getting really heavily with identity and self and limited beliefs that you have been limiting yourself. Nobody else has been doing it but your own mind. That 8 of Swords energy is quite heavy. It's quite heavy. You gotta break it. So you need to definitely, you're invited back to life. You gotta suit up, show up, and open up to the world of possibilities. One more, Spirit, one more. All right, so it's the vow. The vow is a broken promise. Some of you, I'm going to read both what it is on the split. Because the vow is a promise, it's a commitment. Some of you are not, I'm getting it as soon as I got it. I mean, yeah, your prayers, you promised yourself certain things and now you find yourself going exactly against it is what I'm getting it. I'm also getting that people have let you down and disappointed you, because I'm getting it more along the lines of a broken vow. And we have the mystic. The mystic with the transformation, the moth, it's manifestation. So now you're in that time, once again, the identity of, you know, who are you? You know, what do you stand for? All of this is changing and all of this is coming about. And I believe it is about getting out there and exploring and challenging your belief system and networking and community. Some of you have been limited by your own belief system. I'm definitely getting like a hermit feel here, but it's time to break free of that energy, because there will be catalysts that come along that will move you out of that to get you into that transformation. So we're going to go ahead and drop this here. If you have any questions, once again, my information is in the description box and you're always free to comment below. Thank you.